St. Patrick's Day. It's a holiday that no one really knows why we celebrate, but people wear green and get pinched and there are drink specials, so nobody's complaining. But would you believe me if I told you the holiday's color was originally blue? In Mexico, many folks celebrate the day to honor a group of mostly Irish soldiers that laid it all out on the line during the Mexican-American War and cemented their place in both Irish and Mexican folklore that is still commemorated to this day. So tell me, what you know about Los San Patricios? Before everyone celebrated St. Patty's Day with green beer and bagels, we have to go all the way back to the 1840s. Side note, I don't care what they're using to make those beers and bagels green, I will never consume them. It just doesn't feel right. When I eat beets, my pee turns red. And then I go to the bathroom, forget I ate beets because they are not memorable root vegetables, and naturally assume I am peeing blood because I happen to be violently drunk at most dinners, and somehow it makes sense. My point is, I don't want a green version of that series of unfortunate events. Anyway, many Irish immigrated to the UK, Canada, and the United States to escape the Great Famine and severe poverty back home. An estimated 2 million Irish people left the country in 10 years, making it one of the largest exoduses of people from a single island to ever take place. Those who came to the States weren't welcomed with fruit baskets, warm apple pies, or my personal favorite, a fair trade shea butter spa kit with lemongrass bath bombs and rosewater facial toner. Nope, just good old-fashioned xenophobia and heavy recruitment by the US military. The message was clear: you're not welcome here, but you can fight for us. In 1846, 1 year removed from Texas declaring statehood and the onset of the Mexican-American War, many Irish found themselves in Texas. Now, the reasons for them breaking ranks and joining the other side are not clear-cut, but it may have had something to do with the discrimination they faced as immigrants from nativist soldiers as people of predominantly Irish Catholic faith from a largely Protestant nation. They found that they actually had much more in common with a Catholic nation like Mexico. Plus, the Mexican government sweetened the deal with promises of land grants, citizenship, and better wages than the US military. I guess you could say the grass was greener on the Mexican side. So, just like that, Mexico adopted the Irishmen. But this regiment wasn't just made up of people that looked like Tom Hagen from The Godfather. It also included Mexicans, Germans, Italians, Poles, and former slaves who escaped across the US border from the United States. This initial group first fought as the Legión de Extranjeros, or the Legion of Foreigners. Led by Captain John Riley, a veteran of the British Army and artilleryman, the St. Patrick's Battalion proved to be notoriously difficult in battle. So much so that General Ulysses S. Grant met them at the town of Churubusco, where he remarked that they proved to be the severest battle fought in the Valley of Mexico. If unconditional surrender Grant says that about you, you know these soldados were not messing around. Though the battalion's efforts on the battlefield are the stuff of legend, it didn't end well for them. At the Battle of Churubusco, the San Patricios and additional Mexican forces found themselves outnumbered by the Americans by more than double in what became their final stand. Between September 10th and September 13th, 50 of the San Patricios were hanged, others were executed, and those deemed deserters received 50 lashes. Bad boys. The regiment was officially disbanded by the war's end, but the word of the group's efforts in battle lived on, and their good reputation spread across the country. Today, the Batallón de San Patricio is honored in both Ireland and Mexico. Each year, the town of Clifton in Ireland, John Riley's hometown, flies the Mexican flag on September 12th. Within the San Jacinto Plaza in San Angel, Mexico City, there's a plaque to honor those soldiers that reads, "In memory of the Irish soldiers of the heroic St. Patrick's Battalion, martyrs who gave their lives to the Mexican cause in the United States' unjust invasion of 1847. Songs have been made about them, ranging from old Irish folk songs to hip-hop. There is even a world-renowned group by the name of Banda de Gaitas del Batallón de San Patricio Churubusco, an all-bagpipe-playing band in Mexico that travels all over the world spreading remembrance of the battalion. So next time you get pinched for not wearing green, reveal that shamrock tattoo you don't remember getting, and demand that your archenemy gives up their favorite pet snake, a classic St. Patrick's Day tradition. Raise a glass of some liquid tenacity for the St. Patrick's Battalion in the defense of Mexico. Salud. I'm Bruno, and I do not know how to keep a snake as a pet, so any pointers would be great. Thank you.